What is up, Madden fans? S. Gibbs here. Wanted to give out a holiday bonus, holiday special my way and Farl's way and Premium Madden's way of saying thank you for this entire year so far. It's been a great experience, learning experience, learning every single day, growing every single day. And I hope that's the same for you guys out there as well. Getting better with your Madden game, improving day by day, and getting a better understanding of how to play this game from a tournament standpoint, from a sim standpoint, every really wrinkle of the landscape, if you will, and that's what we're here for, is to get you better overall at the game. And this is a way of saying thank you. We're going to take a look at the Kansas City offensive playbook. It's free of charge. Nothing really to it other than the fact that we just thank you. Thank you for supporting us, being here, buying our guides, watching Twim, watching the Daily Show, talking with us on Twitter, watching our streams, all things like that. Not holding anything back here. So this is going to be It's going to be phenomenal. I mean, it's going to be guide worthy, but it's free of charge to all our fans out there. So let's take a look at first. What we want to take a look at, that would be our audibles here. We'll take a look at our set audibles. So we have offensive audibles, and that would be from the strong twins formation, the counter weak. We have I form tight fullback dive, gun split close, halfback slip screen, gun bunch sail, gun tight bench. Those are our audibles, and we'll run through that. We'll go to our base play here real quick. And again, I'm using the Saints because of one specific reason. Let's talk about why we're using the Saints. Actually, two reasons, if you will, but really one reason, and that's Marquise, whatever people say, we say it funny, but Marquez Colston here, 6'4", and then of course Jimmy Graham, 6'6", both 85 speed. Obviously, they're not Blazers, but that's not what we're using for. We're using this team for the simple fact, 98 catching traffic for Colston and 89 catching traffic for Jimmy Graham. A lot of people out there say, well, what about the Packers? They have great catching traffic as well. But I personally think that the combination of Jimmy Graham and Marquise Colston is a better option than Jermichael Finley and Jordy Nelson. And I say that because I don't think you can underplay the fact that Colston and Graham both have an inch on Nelson and Finley. So Graham's an inch taller than Finley, and Colston's an inch taller than Colston. And also the X factor of everything here is this man right here, Darren Sproles, 95 speed, 99 agility, 98 acceleration. Carry is 75. That's low, but in late game situations we sub in Mark Ingram. That's what he's there for. But 83 catch. That's another reason why. Packers, to me, they have that one weak spot, and to me, the Saints don't really have that weak spot. Obviously, their defense isn't as good as the Packers, so keep that in mind. But to me, this game is all about offense, and the Saints have a pretty darn good offense in this game. Meacham and then Henderson to complement, and then Lance Moore, obviously, is a stud as well. So that's just wanted to kind of run through that quick depth chart move there. And first and foremost, our first formation, our base formation, we come out in is gun snugs. We love the gun snugs, love the man zone style reads. And first and most important, we sub in Marquise Colston on the far left and Jimmy Graham on the far right. Those are our user catch routes guys, so that's why we want to have our big guys there. So if you're going to play with another team, think of your best user catch guys downfield on the far left, far right. Now your inside position guy here on the inside left is Devery Henderson. When I audible down to fullback dive, Henderson will be the fullback, so that's why I put Henderson there. And then this fourth guy, Meacham, it's just kind of whoever you got left. Meacham's a great guy for this spot, but whatever you're looking for. Maybe on your team you want a speed guy, maybe you want a catch and traffic guy, height guy. I mean, it's up to you. It's your swing guy, whoever you want there. So let's talk about the play we want to come out first. It's the KC halfback wheel. And the reason we want to come out in this formation is because of one specific thing. I'm not going to make any adjustments, but I want to show you one thing. That this route by Sproles is not switched off by man defense. And what I mean by that is watch the following. Snap, go, and he gets a release to the flat. And, that seems minor. It seems minor. But I want to show you again what that means. So typically what would happen here in the game is if you take a look at the linebacker that's on the same hash as Sproles, typically he would switch off with one of the defenders there. But what happens is, see that middle linebacker on the far left there? He is stuck and responsible for Sproles. It's just the way this play is. Some plays are like that in this game, and this is one of them. So Sproles has that release to the flat. There's no banjo. There's no switch off. And that means that against man-to-man defense, we're going to have this play in the flat open consistently for 5-6 yard gain every single snap. What they're going to need to do is typically what you're going to see happening a lot of the times is the following. They're going to drop down. They're going to drop a DN in a purple zone, things like that. And the main focus is if you get them to drop a zone over there, what that's going to do is that is going to free up, and no longer will they be able to send pressure on you. I mean, it just makes things harder overall. So again, look at how the man is positioned here. See how the flat is there, and typically those guys would switch off, but again, they do not switch off, and you have that free release to the flat there. Bad throw by Breeze. And again, snap. Once you see him in the flat, man-to-man, snap, throw, get upfield. And again, with Darren Sproles, that play is dangerous. I want to see if there's another play that I can... Yeah, so let's just see this play for here. That's another play that didn't switch off from this formation. So that's another good thing to keep in out there. So the other combination that we can make from this play are the following. Typically what you want to do is the following. So you see the far left here. What we like about that is we have a combo to beat zone, left and right. Now, what we also have is our audible bench. Now, I would recommend maybe you can have bench in your playbook, but keep in mind if you're coming out in this formation, you can just use the far left here as your zone beating combo, and then you could do something like this on the right side, and you'd still be able to attack zone for the most part. But the reason why we have benches and audibles is because we won't always be coming out in this formation, so it's still nice to always be able to get to bench and be able to attack zone from bench. And again, I don't even think I need to explain how you'd use run bench, but we'll show you for the guys that are new getting this for free. Again, just streak the outside guys. You're going to get a combo to the sideline there, as you see. It's just very, very effective, flooding the field downfield. 4 offensive threats downfield against any number of defenders, whether it's cover 4, cover 3. You're going to get a one-on-one matchup or a guy open free. As you see here, we've got a guy open free. Easy, easy completion. So the other route combinations I would do in this scenario is, again, you can streak. Number one setup I'd have is the following: streak Colson and Graham, slant Henderson and Meacham. This is my number one setup for this play right here. Number one setup. You got double slants. You got the flat out to the flat here. You have inside releases to both those slants. What also is good about this play is that you can do the following. You can use or catch these streaks in the slot. They're extremely difficult for your opponent to defend, and that's part of the reason why we love this formation so much. Again, keep in mind too, you can slant out guys from these slots, and then you give them a different look, different read. There's Colston, go up and get it, try and make a play. But that's the main reason, the main style of routes we'll use. Now, keep in mind what I also like about this. I'm never probably going to block Sproles. I always kind of want him to go out there. So you use Henderson and Meacham on the line of scrimmage to determine where pressure's coming from. So say your opponent is setting up pressure, and it looks something like this. Okay, you think, okay, pressure left here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block Henderson, and I'm going to send Meacham out on a slant. So now you have the left side is going to be shored up on the left side there, and now you have that flat route. You've got to deliver that pass there to Sproles. But that's also the idea. You have the ability to pick up pressure from either side of the line of scrimmage and still have the route out of the backfield. Max protect would be block Henderson and Meacham, and then have Sproles out on the wheel route there that will progress upfield. As you'll see, it goes upfield there, and then that's just another late option you have. Complete that, whatever. But that's just your max protect, block both those slot guys. So that's that base play here. Again, different route combinations. You just mix things in. One slant out here, double drags, double curls. That's also another one I like right here, double curls. They don't really see that coming too often. Double curls, and then they sit. And then you also have the up top user catch streak, and then the underneath curl route. So a lot of different things you can do from this formation, which we really, really like. Obviously, halfback draw if they're playing out of coverage. Let's see the other plays. We don't really like the other plays. I do like this play here. So what we will do in this situation, I like the route with Colston, I would typically probably streak Colston in this situation. Meacham, I'm also going to probably slant Meacham out, and then this time I'd block Sproles. And now we're going to motion Graham out. This is going to be a little unbumpable route if they are in man-to-man bump and run. And then you have that nice deep post there to Devery Henderson, who almost comes down that ball. But let's show that again. Here it is again. Motion Graham out. Bump and run is on. Motion Graham out. He's going to get an inside release. As you see, that's what's nice about that, is that's a nice man-to-man beater. It's a free release on the outside. Going there again, that's a nice little route to use. It's a better release than a drag. Drags don't get that. See how he comes upfield a little bit, and then you get that nice lead upfield. So if you do face man-to-man bump, you can motion that guy out, get a nice pickup there. But that route here to Henderson, if you get a one-on-one opportunity, what I mean by one-on-one opportunity, cover zero style defense, like the following. So say you see something like this, cover zero, you audible to this quick audible right. Colston this way. Maybe you do something like this. Colston, Meacham, put Meacham out there. Maybe streak Meacham, and then you block Sproles, motion Graham out. If you get a one-on-one situation deep here with Devery Henderson in this play, you can cause a lot of problems with his speed and the style that route is. Let me show you that again. Lovely Dottie. We like the party. And here it is. Motion Graham out. What you're looking for is just that deep angle by Henderson, and bad throw by Breeze. But see how he's got that beat and that's Sam Shields that's covering him. With 97 speed, Sam Shields. So as you can see, but Devery still had a beat on him. I probably wanted to throw it. I wanted to throw it like right there when Shields was on him. Shields kind of gained a little more ground on him, but I wanted to throw it like probably right about there to throw it. But what's important is that when he makes that cut there, that's when he's going to have the advantage on his defender. Right there, you throw that ball, and you just have that inside position, which is what we want. It was one step, but that's exactly what we're looking for. So just keep that in mind, keep that in your back pocket when you're running that play. Let's check down to our next formation. I'm going to show you something here real quick. It's going to be from the Strong Twins, Strong Eye Twins, and we'll see if you pick up on something here. Let's see. What I want to show you here is against man-to-man defense, as you see here. What your number one priority would be, if it is man-to-man, you're going to run the counter. And what you do here is you motion over Graham, the defender follows, and now you run the counter opposite this way, and it's a great little run. It's a great little read. What you're going to see is when you audible down to the counter, what you'll see is a guy will follow over here to Jimmy Graham, like so. And that's how you know it is man-to-man. Now, if it is zone, you would not see. So now we're back in zone. Now, against zone, you wouldn't see a guy follow him. You just see a guy just stand here. And then that's how you know, man zone, man zone. If it is zone, what you want to do is quick audible down, and then you run the halfback power row off the right edge here. Snap when he gets right about in there, and then just kind of follow your lead blockers up through the hole there. So that's basic. You guys have the understanding, the base gist of how to run the ball effectively. We've talked about at nausea, and this is just a great little counter in combination with that halfback power up. But what I really like about this formation, one of my favorite things about this formation is what we're going to show you right here. The quick audible to the right. Quick audible right has a nice little C route out of the backfield. And what I really like about this is that the C route is to Devery Henderson. And what you're going to see here is that Devery Henderson can cause a lot of problems. So he comes out of the backfield and he lead that pass up, and that's where that route becomes a big time problem because they're expecting run, and then you hit 98 speed Devery Henderson on a little C route out of the backfield, and he gets upfield, lead pass up, and then you get that momentum to lead you carry out wide. If it is a zone blitz, you can snap throw that to Henderson as he goes to the flat, but just keep in mind that's only against a zone blitz, because if I snap throw that to him while he is covered by a man-to-man, he'll get eaten up out of the backfield. So that route is very effective. I really love that route. We'll show you one more time, see if we can get that same animation. The other routes here, you slant Meacham out, plays Graham on a streak in the seam, Colston slant in, I'd probably block Sproles. Again, here it is, you let him get out, and then it breaks up field, and then as you see, it is so tough with Devery because he gets that lead upfield. And see how he bolts out of the backfield here? Check it out. Boom. He just like sprints out of the backfield. Bang. And then that cut, no one's going to hang with him on that. And then you lead pass up. This is almost better than the shake. It's just as good as the shake. I mean, if not better. It's